So, good day everyone. My name is Genevieve Lucente from Bitalet 3B. So, today we're gonna discuss about brief structure of the topic. First, general info about computers. Where to how computers can understand the programs, and what is computer network, and how computers communicate over a network. So later on, we're gonna discuss all about that. So next, beginning with the basics of the basics. So which means pinakalupos sa pinakamalupos. You understand? Examples in it is what is computer, why do we need computers, and can computers communicate with each other, kag how, paano ini sila tatlo. So, computer is a machine created by humans for humans to improve the quality of their life. So, ang computer is create para sa humans, para sa mga tao din, which is para mas ma-improve ang quality sa ilang pangbuhi kag also sa ilang work, mas hindi sila mabudlayan sa ilang pag-ubra, like teachers, diba? Mas malupos na lang ang ila pag-compute sa ila grades, which is computerized na, which is mabutang ka lang sa scores at na ang final score, final grade na, like that. So a computer is a machine can process and calculate arithmetic and logical operations created to calculate those operations faster than humans. So it is a computational device on its core. So computers is created para mas ma-identify mas faster nga ma-identify ang mga sala kaysa sa humans, which is the logical operations and ang pagsunod-sunod sa imubra, which is the calculate arithmetic, which is mas ma-identify ang pag-process if is true or false situations. So next, the combination of hardware and software is called computer system. So computer hardware is a physical components that a computer system requires to function. It encompasses everything with a circuit board that operates with a PC or laptop. It includes the motherboard, graphics card, CPU, ventilation fans, webcams, power supply, and so on. And so the combination of hardware and software is called computer system, which is a set of integrated device that input, output, process, and data and informations. So ang hardware is muna siya ang mga physical touch natin nga makikita sa computer system, sa computer. And software naman is muna siya ang Microsoft naton, PowerPoint, Word ang makikita sa computer. So the combination of this is example sa computer system is like your mouse, which is makakonect sa computer kag your keyboard muna sa ang mga input nga butang naton sa computer naton, like printer na example sa computer system is printer. Diba pwede natin siya ma-input sa aton nga laptop. So next, Ada Lovelace. So Ada Lovelace, who was born almost 200 years ago in 1843, she developed algorithms related to the analytical engine. She became known as mathematician but also for her insight into computer science and the future of computers and their capabilities. So Ada Lovelace developed algorithms, which means a step-by-step procedure to solve logical and mathematical problems in a computer. So it is a process by step computing. So those are my topic. Thank you for listening. Betuled Juby.
Computers communicate over their own network. A network is a group of interconnections. It can be a group of smaller network too. A computer network uses two or more computers that are linked to each other with a network medium. We are using the internet in our daily life, right? This actually means that we are all connected in the same network. The internet is a global network which connects all of the users of the world, and they can communicate at any times with each other from different places because they are belong to the same network. Hardware is used to link each other, for example, the wire cables, the optical fibers or wirelessly connections. Users in the same network can use the same hardware, like a printer, or a software, the same programs, and transmit different kind of data like text, video, etc. Networks are divided into two different types. Those types are the local area networks and the wide area networks. First, let's give a simple explanation of what a local network is. By its name, you can understand that the LAN or local area network can connect a smaller range of computers because it is based locally. Now, let's explain the wide area network. As the number of users grows, then the wide area network can be used to create a bigger network than the LAN, the one which connects networks from the larger geographical areas. Let's say that the company has expanded their offices to different countries or cities and still want to communicate with each other. The one is used to transmit data between long distance area or between different networks that are connected to a bigger one. The speed of one can be slower than LAN because of their amount of users and complexity, but it depends on its settings. How does the network identify which computer is the recipient? Now we have the LAN already created. All the computers that belong in the same network, we can connect them with a common cable which we call Ethernet. When computer A, actually there is a user there, want to send a message to computer B, the message travels within the cable and goes into every computer in the network because they share the same medium. But how does the network know the recipients of the message? The message has a final destination. A recipient who waits to read the message and probably wants to exchange information back to. For the router to solve their problem, every computer has a unique MAC address. This address ensures that the physical address of the computer is unique.
Good day, everyone. I am Aaron Locusa, and I will continue our report. But how does the network know the recipient of the message? Every computer has a unique MAC address. This address ensures that the physical address of computer is unique. Every standalone computer has a dedicated address given by their ISP. ISP stands for Internet Service Provider. The IP address is unique for every computer that is connected to the network, and of course, define them so that the computer can be recognizable. Separating by period. The IP address is for 8-bit number like 192.168.1.8, and every set is arranged from 0 to 255. The Internet Protocol helps to send data in the same network. The data are sent by network packet. Every computer has a static IP and public IP. Static IP address. A simply an address that doesn't change. Once your device is assigned a static IP address, that number is going to stay the same until the device is decommissioned or your network architecture change. Public IP. A public IP address is an IP address that can be accessed directly over the internet, and it assigned to your network router. by your internet service provider or ISP. Your personal device also has a private IP that remain hidden when you connect to the internet through your router public IP. Your computer has a private IP dedicated to it. The ISP or service provider assign an address to your device. This IP is stored in the router. Now, router. The router has a routing table which collect all the private IP address that are connected to the network. And every network you connect, the ISP of the network assign you a different IP. For example, if you connect a public network like Starbucks, the IP will change and provide by the provider that Starbucks works with. The router helps the device to connect to the global network. With the different IP, the public IP is set by the ISP from a routing pool that assign the address in every network. Public addresses can be dynamic or static, but for now we will not stick into that. I just want you to understand that your computer connect to a network and the network can identify it from its IP address. Within the network, your computer can communicate with other computers that are interconnected with an Ethernet or a switch to the same network. The Ethernet is a cable, common medium for every computer in the network. Switch can be used to split the wired network. Multiple cables are connected to the switch, which is responsible for data transmission. So if computer A want to send data to computer B, which does not transmit the signal to all computers that are connected, switch keep the MAC addresses and forward the message only when it's necessary. We switch help the network to avoid collision. Now, this is the place where the computer communicate with each other. The router. Ginagamit sa connect natin is the Ethernet, no? And thank you, sir.